Okay, let's go ahead and get right into this. It's been a while since I last played. I think it was like seven. No, it was like the week before last week. It was like 10 days ago. Um, but yeah, I was having like a lot of issues with my computer shutting off, and yeah, it was not good. But I troubleshooted quite a bit, um, and eventually came to the conclusion that it was my RAM that was the issue. So I bought some new RAM. I'm currently using 16 gigabytes now. It's very nice. I was only running on 8 gigabytes before this. Um, so finally upgraded for the first time in my life. I've been waiting to do this for a very long time. It's been a very long time coming that I've wanted to upgrade. And yeah, finally got the excuse to do so. I wanted to wait until like I had everything covered financially to like spend money on like upgrading my computer. Um, I mean, it's not like terrible. Like I can definitely make it work. You know, I can still like buy things, but I'd rather like try to get everything situated elsewhere um, before I spend money on such things. So I spent like about $100 in total um, on the new RAM. Um, there were definitely other deals which were cheaper, but I didn't want to cheap out, um, especially on RAM. You know, RAM is, well, actually, out of all the parts in your computer to cheap out on, I think RAM is honestly one of the lesser important things. But I still take everything pretty seriously about my computer because it's like my one of my most prized possessions, I guess you could say. Um, you know, I've had this thing for 8+ years, and I don't want to, um, you know, treat it like second class. You know, it's definitely up there, and I care about it. So yeah, definitely happy to spend the money to get the extra quality. I hope um, out of slightly more expensive RAM. Hello, Rex. I see you have used the lovely Peepo Arrive emotes that I added a very long time ago. How are you? I was just talking about my new RAM, which is very lovely. I think this is good. I'm trying to think if I need anything else before I head out. But I think this should be set. Maybe replacement boots. Um, yeah, sure. Nice, nice. I hope it's fulfilling though. You know, I know at least for me, when I work on those types of things, I find it very fulfilling when I see like the finished product. Okay, so we're back here. I can see all the wool that I've gotten, all the wool that I haven't gotten. Hopefully, I find those soon. Um, but yeah, last time I found, what was the name of that area? It was like Lunar or something. Um, but yeah, I made a shortcut to it through our tree farm area. Um, so that'll be a lot nicer to get to and from. I moved a bunch of my other resources from my remote base over there. So the enchanting table, bunch of iron. So I should be really set for the rest of the map, I think, with iron. But yeah, let me show you a little bit of what I've been up to. I worked a little bit off camera over here to get some more wood, and just to make this area a bit nicer. Yeah, I've added a bridge for easy travel over my tree farm. And then I've added a ladder here for easy travel up and down this. So, still haven't found a good railway kit. I know in both Sea of Flame and Infernal Sky, there are some railway, like chests with rails in them and stuff. But still haven't really found a good source of those in this map, unfortunately. So, ladders it is. I also completed the ladders up to the other intersection over there. So yeah, looking really good. So let's start taking a look around here. This area seems pretty big. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's any spawners though. Like I haven't seen any. So that's good at least. Okay, I was wondering why my sound was so high. It's only on my end. Got my speakers up. Yeah, if there are any spawners, they're definitely well hidden. Did I look at that Enderman? I probably did. Oh goodness, he's gonna frickin' destroy me, dude. I did not mean to press that button. Whoops. I do enjoy having potions on my hotbar, but occasionally I do misclick. Okay, you are definitely still angry. Okay. I really like using blocks like that, forcing skeletons to come towards you. It's like the #1 use for blocks. Well, not really the #1 use, but definitely an important use for them. Giving yourself cover. This area looks really cool. Really liking the geometric patterns. I wonder how Vechs made this. probably had... Oh, is that the wool already? More potions? Good, I can replace the instant health I accidentally used. But, yeah, the, better not be a cave spider, I was gonna say. What was I talking about? Oh, there they are. Little buggers. Let's just ignore that. I don't need to worry about that. But yeah, something about how Vechs made the map. Black wool? Goodness gracious. That's the last wool. Okay. Was not expecting to find that here. Should give me the bones. Because at the time that this map was made, right, it was 2011. The tools for making maps were not as developed back then as they are now. So, like, some of the things that Vechs did in his maps were definitely impressive. Of course, by today's standards, this is beginner's work, you could say, I guess. You know, this isn't the most impressive thing. But for its time, something like this I think would look pretty cool. I obviously can't say it for sure, though, since I wasn't crazy active back then. I'm old, but I'm not that old. Wow, mostly garbage here. I think, loot is easily one of the weaker aspects of these maps so far. Like between, you know, the three that I've played, Super Hostile, Sea of Flame, Infernal Sky, and now this one. Because loot in general has not been very presentable or like organized. It just seems haphazard and not very thought out. Which, to be fair, when you're... The CTM genre wasn't very defined at this point. So it's safe to say, like, sure, he just didn't know how to do loot because nobody knew how to do loot, you know? But still, it is something to note. Because while you can definitely critique the map according to like modern standards and like old standards, actually, I'm not quite sure where I'm going with that thought. I was gonna say, while you can critique the map to old standards, also this is not good. It's also important to keep in mind the more modern standards to not like overpraise the map. Wow, these cave spiders, man. Well, let's get some regen. Just don't want to deal with that. Did I check what was in here? Mostly nothing. It looks like he just took a brush and put some gravel around here. Very cool. For no reason. Whoops. That didn't make as much gravel fall as I thought it would. Thought the whole thing would come tumbling down. Okay, let's take care of these cave spider spawners. So yeah, I don't know if I really need to take care of them. Might not be necessary. Especially if this wall doesn't extend over here. Well, yeah, I don't think the spawners on that side will reach over here. Oh, I killed all those guys. Okay, interesting. I find it weird that there's an area this far out after the black wool. Because black is the last one on the monument. So, what is all this doing here? I have to wonder. Because typically you would think, oh, something broke the boots. The order of the areas follows the order of the wool. And the flow of the map should also follow that. Wow, dude, that was the worst timing. Let's go over here. There we go. This is very similar to the spawner thing we saw in Sea of Flame. That one was made of obsidian. This being made out of stone, it's a lot easier to get into. Of course, I still have the same pickaxe, so it makes no difference, but still. Let's go up here this time. I was concerned about something being up there, and yeah, I thought about it too late. Okay, let's get these boots on. Oh my. Those are not looking quite as good as they were. That's alright though, we have tons of iron. That's one nice thing about these maps. I've noticed that when Vechs decides to give you resources, typically it's like a ton of them all at once. Alright, what do we got here? More potions. Cool. pickaxe is so fast, dude. Alright. Another battle sign. Which, I don't know, I still don't understand that, man. Like, if you're gonna throw around a bunch of these joke items, well, I guess that's what it is, it's a joke item. But it's like not even worth it. Is there a sword in there? I might honestly take the sign, because the only good thing about it is that it doesn't have durability. So, worst case scenario, sure, if this sword breaks. What is this? You don't just make a hallway go on like this, man. Is that it? Oh, that's rude. Well, shame on me for not checking for more, I guess. Although, why were those there? Oh, I don't understand. This area keeps going on and on, dude. What could possibly be back here?